Welcome back, folks, to another episode of Fallout 76. I'm up here at the mole miners. I'm actually just gonna do the beginning part, but I figured I'd bring you, just talk to you quick, let you know what I was doing. We are doing all our dailies quick, so we're gonna kill a creature, all that, and I'm gonna work on getting this stuff done here before we get to our next step, which is gonna be this episode is going to be all about the base. So we're going to redo our base, I think, today. And in the process of doing that, we're going to mess up some mole miners for our weekly. Oh, there's one right there. Hi there. Hi. That's the nice thing about this build is you oh, there we go. You don't actually get spotted by guys, so you almost always get that sneak damage. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna do the dailies and the weeklies, get them over with, and then we'll work on the base today because the base is gonna be absolutely critical. As you can see, it took a little bit, but we actually got all our challenges done for right now. And we're gonna go over the seasons quick because we have hit the rank where we can buy extra things, and actually we can. So there's a lot of the stuff we can just buy on repeat. And honestly, I've been doing a lot of gold bullion and perk coins. Now, the longer I do this, play this game, the more I realize perk coins are definitely the way to go. And that's because they help level up. Let's see if we got any level ups here. Let's go ahead. Can we rank it up? We need 100 for next one, but they rank up our legendary cards, and them are pretty hard to get for the most part. Now, what we got to do is get this shell of a base. We're just going to take and we're going to scrap everything. We're going to start right from scratch. Hopefully this video isn't going to be too long here, guys. But I really do kind of want to show off this. Now, we could go with, just building a custom one out of walls and stuff, like we did with the first one. But we have a lot of stuff here that we could use. So if we go to our miscellaneous structure, I've actually think about using this one. There is a ton of them. Like we could use the bowling alley. I thought about that. I mean, there's a lot of them that I have unlocked throughout the years of playing. Now, did use this one on the last playthrough a lot. I don't think we're going to go that route, but I think we may actually use. Oh, we could go kind of with a farm build. I kind of like that. So where's our big house? I like that. Can we make it so there's some water behind it, however? For maybe getting purified water. Now, is that in? Alright, this is going to be dumb and risky, but let's place it. I kind of want to make sure it's in. I think that's probably pretty good right about there. Let's see how this looks. Okay, that actually doesn't look too bad. Let's get our green thing up. Oh, nope, let's not do that. Okay, there we go. And it actually is fully in here, so that means we can build in here. If we build it part way out, we won't actually be able to build it the way we want. Can we fit the garage thing? I've never used that barn. All right, let's get to the camera, switch it. Where was that barn? Oh, it's right here. Oh, this would be pretty cool. Can we toggle this? And the reason this would be kind of neat is we're probably not going to use a whole lot of this land here. And maybe we could get a stair. What kind of like that? I know it's a little odd. And the ground isn't super level. We're working with it. And we have enough room back here to do stuff. We can hide generators and stuff back there. All right, cool. That is a good start. Let me see if I can get some. Let's see really quick. Maybe we can do it with you. I'm guessing I'm going to have to rebuild the stair or somehow. Oh, they do snap there. Okay. Can we get them to take place? Oh, we can't. I'm gonna have to look at how to get these stairs to work the way I want. I don't want to have a big thing going up into there. Okay, we'll figure it out. Give me a second here. Also, one thing I want to check, make sure I got going is my contractor, because workshop items will cost less when we're doing it. I did get this. I had to actually place these two stone things. I got them almost perfectly inside here. Like this looks like it's meant to be, I think. And that I think looks good. The concrete ones were only a little bit, so we had to use wood stairs. I'm actually really happy with this so far. We could probably do something pretty cool with this. I'm afraid this is going to end up being a really long episode. So, okay, maybe, what else could we do here? Let's get started. Let me look for other big things we can add before we start decorating. So, the one thing we want to put here, probably by the tractor, it'll look probably pretty good by the tractor, this old cement truck. Now, some of these things are going to do stuff. This one's actually going to produce concrete for us. So, if we go over, it looks like, yep, it's over here. And this will actually fill up with concrete. A lot of these things under appliances that I have will do that. Like, we could put a tree up somewhere. We're going to worry about some of this here in a little bit, but I'm more worried about the big structures right now. I'm not really seeing anything under here, but there is a few big things I wouldn't mind putting in. And we'll have to take a look. That tree I would like to get. I think it does do spoiled. I don't know where a good spot for this would be. Let me... There we go. We can zoom up and take a look. Maybe over here would be kind of cool. It's not really... or would we like that right? I think we're better off having that right there. We got maybe some big stuff to go in yet. So miscellaneous structures. I don't think some of this does anything. There is one that I do want to get. Yeah, this is too big, but there is maybe a little work area one I would really like to get in without wrecking the farmland, because we actually do want to use the farmland. So rotate. Could we get that in? Let's go up a little bit. I want to get this in and then still have some farmland to work. We want to make sure we have an area. Well, we got a friend here now. We want an area maybe where visitors can use. Not really seeing where this would fit wonderfully well. Is there a smaller one that would be? No, not looking like it. We may have to build a platform for friends. I always like having a second set of workbenches for friends to use. But I feel like we would use up all our farmland. And I kind of want to actually use that and make it look nice. So, I will go ahead with our next step. I think we're going to hide a shelter in here somewhere. Maybe, can we put that in like right here? Cannot be placed in water, huh? And that's... Alright, so we're going to have to be a little bit more careful where we put this. We could put it right here, actually. So that's for the atrium or the lobby. Well, let's see which one we're going to want. We could go to... let's go to the menu. We'll take a really quick look at the atomic shop. And we'll go into... Come on now. Let's roll with it here. So, we have a lot of these here. So we have these owned. What one are we going to... The storage one looks pretty big. Right? I think that's the one. Okay, I was trying to remember. But there's a lot of different versions we can put in. I think we're going to do the storage one. So that's the atrium center, the lobby, the storage facility. Either way, we can change this part down the road, but we're going to want this here. Alright, does that work? If we want to, we can enter facility. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but there is like new shelters in the game here. We're going to pop in. We're not going to probably use this right away, but it's going to be nice to have. So we can build more stuff down here if we want. Okay, perfect. I'm going back to building, folks. First things first, we can see what we got for room for activities here. This actually is big. Normally I use a red rocket garage. Ooh, this is pretty cool. Okay, we got actually a lot of room in here. I like that quite a bit, actually. What do we have over here for room? So this, I haven't used either one of these buildings before, so I'm actually really excited about that. Is that a tree poking in? I don't think there's much we're going to be able to do about that. That kind of sucks. We could maybe cover that up somehow. Alright, so let's see. Alright, we have a decent amount of room with this too. So how do we get up to that next floor? Maybe we gotta go back here? Nope, I'm not sure how we do get to that next floor. Because it does look like there is one up there. Oh, no, there isn't. Okay. Alright, that works out. I think let's get started with doing some actual stuff inside here now. Man, a nuke just popped up, and it looks like it's in this area. But that made me realize very soon we're going to have to get a set of power armor.
Citizens.
Oh, there it
Nuclear
is.
strike imminent.
Those raiders kept snooping around.
Please exit the area at your earliest convenience.
Yeah, you definitely aren't going
Thank
to
you for your
survive one of them
cooperation.
nuke blasts without power armor. So maybe the next episode we go on the power armor hunt here, guys. So I think we're going to use this barns area for our workbench and stuff, the downstairs and up here. But I'm going to lay it out because otherwise it's going to take too long, and then we'll talk about it more when we do it. So BRBs, folks. So obviously, since we're new, now this character's level 100, but we haven't really done a lot other than leveling in some events. We're missing some pretty important things like the brewing station, the power armor station, and the fermenter. And we'll get into them down the road. But as you can see here, we might have to move some stuff around for them. But for the time being, you can see that this is a weapons bench. But there's a bunch of different weapons benches you can build. So as you can see here, I went with a pretty cool deal. I like this setup quite a bit. So you come in. Wait, let's go back out here to the start.
Oh, wait, hold
And we'll decorate this up a little bit more, but for right now, we're getting the basics in. So we have the cooking station here, our special. This is where we can actually change our stats around when we want to. We'll probably talk more about that here in a little bit. And we got like a cooking area. This is also another grill area. It just is a different skin. Oh, eviction notice is up as an event. I might try to do that one if other people do. Here's our workbench, our armorer's workbench. Here is, so that's just all your armors. Here's our weapon one. Here's our ammo storage. I like this being right next to my stash box and my scrap box. And you can see kind of how much scrap we're kind of saving up right now. We're doing pretty good for the most part. Ooh, we got beaver teeth on me. Yeah, there's a beaver over there that I went to murder. Alright, so I think this is going to be pretty good. This is our Tinker's workbench. I don't know if I've showed this off too much yet, but this is, you can build ammo, bulk stuff, chest. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff. You just kind of use it for quests mostly, and ammo. That's what I mostly use it for, or making grenades actually. And the chem bench is more for like your medical stuff, and we haven't done that. I haven't went into Dr. Dave mode yet, but we may do that down the road so that we can make boiled water here. But more importantly, we can make like buff tats and cycles. As we learn more recipes here, we can definitely do more. So let me go ahead and do all of them here so you can see there's a lot of stuff we will be eventually able to do here, but I don't have the recipes actually learned for it. So that is all done here, but I think upstairs we definitely want to put a bed. So this is gonna be our functional area. I think we want a bed and like a couple things that help you with perks. So if you look, let me see here. Where's our beds? We'll get that one out of the way. I don't think we're gonna use that one. Ooh, a Nuka-Cola bed though. I think probably will use that. Do we have any fancy ones of these? Oh, we got that. I think we're gonna probably do a Nuka-Cola bed. I don't think I've ever. A lot of this stuff I've never actually used before because I just haven't. Oh, let's go to unlockable, and we need stuff that are gonna give us our perks. So we need an area for playing instruments because we can get an instrument boost up here. So we could just do something simple like we could do a guitar. We'll do it by the bed. And I will actually go ahead and kind of set this area up and explain more about it here in a second. Ooh, vendors. We're going to have to get a vendor going on. Let's do that real quick here. Oh, let's get this. So we're going to want more than one vendor. We'll put one right here. And you want more than one so that more than one person can actually, uh, look at your stuff at one time. If you only have one, only one person can look. We have some of that. Okay, we need to do that. Maybe we'll do one of them. We'll do a couple different options. It does require power, so we might. Some of them say that, but they don't require power to work. And let's get a plain looking vendor out there. Can we get that in here somewhere? And we'll talk more. We're going to fill up these vendors here in a little bit, but right now we just want to get them out. Maybe that'll work. So, yeah, that looks good. It's going to be a little hard to maybe get them power to them. They should work without it. Yeah, they do. Okay, good. All right, so let me go ahead, work on this area up here. I keep getting distracted like a little kid, and we're going to continue on. So I have become super distracted. I did build that area. I always like having an area for having other visitors here, so there's more than one each of the workbenches. So if I'm in there working on the weapons bench, nobody else can use a weapon bench. You need to stop, okay? Listen, I gave you enough warning. You've been doing nothing but talking, okay? So quiet now. Now you're quiet, okay? All right. But now we have a secondary area where we can have other people here while we're doing stuff as well. So we need to light this up. This is a sign, and it does need power. So really quick, I figured I'd do that with you. Our first thing of power generators. Let's do the ones we can build. Now, that one only requires like one or two. So hopefully, do you want be quiet or you're going to end up like that settler? Go back in there, be quiet. I'll show you this stuff here in a second. But we're going to go ahead, connect this. I don't know. All right, will that work now that we have? No, I got to figure out how to get that working. So, with that being said, right here are all the things that I want in the base to help us at some sort of level. So we have, for example, loose screws. This is a collector, scavenger collector. There's different types. This one just collects random junk. This charges fusion cores. We can get different Nuka-Colas from that. I'm not sure what this does. Actually, we don't need that one for right now. It's just cool looking. I was just looking at that. Let's scrap that. This is a terminal we'll use for missions down the road. And you can see this thing here, if we use it, it raises our intelligence by 2. So right away, we want to put that upstairs. Let's do it a little quicker. There we go. We want to do this upstairs with our bed. The reason being is anything that helps our stats we want up in this room so we can just quickly go through and do all of them, right? So there'll be more down the road, but you can see that raises our intelligence, and we're going to want that buff every once in a while. So also, as you can see, there's some resources things like the concrete truck. So I don't know if it'll have any in it right now, but the cement truck will have concrete. In fact, if we wanted to, we could actually, on this one, can we do it? Oh, there we go. You can see we lock it, okay? So over here, we could go over to something and just, let's see if we can do it. So on the bottom of the screen, you can see lock. We're not going to lock everything. We want to lock that. And I would really like to lock that as well. I'm thinking, we could do a higher level lock, honestly. There we go. That should be a higher level. You can see on the left-hand side, there's some things you can do a different level. So that's 0, 1, 2, 3. We are actually going to lock some of this at 3. Basically, just the stuff we don't want people getting into. Because a lot of people just clean out your stuff when you see it. I just did it to some other people. So, there we go. I don't see power there. That's a shame. We might have to fix that. But some of this stuff, like this thing, oh, this requires power too, don't it? Alright, that's not a problem. We could put... Let's put... let's grab that again. I do want to put that over here by the door entrance here. Obviously, it might be a pain to get something through the wall. Yeah, so we could just make it... We could put it here, and then we'll attach a wire. When we do our power... That will be a very interesting thing, I think, for all of us. I was going to hide this in a pretty nice spot. We'll just do it right here. Kind of looks normal. Actually, I want to put my character out of the way. There we go. The cookie thing, we could put... We'll temporarily put right... I don't know why it's doing that. There we go. We'll put the cookie jar up here. That actually produces cookies. The candy thing, I don't know. Maybe right here. I'm not too worried about that. It just produces candy that we want to do. Maybe want every once in a while. Again, over here. That's our cooking area. That kind of blends in. We'll put that there. Our terminal, however, we're not going to use it a lot. Oh, wait, that's not a terminal. That's our terminal. We're going to put this right inside the door in this corner if it'll fit. Tell me you fit. Try to make this not a super long episode. There we go. That looks pretty good. And the ammo converter. This is an interesting one. I don't really use it that often. But for the time being, we could just put it in here. And then, like I said, when we get more stuff, we will have to place it around. I said put place. Need support. It has support. There's concrete. Oh, there we go. Sometimes I really wonder about this game. This is a big one. This is water purifiers. We're going to want these temporarily back here. And the reason we are is because later on we're going to get better ones. And we're going to place these. And we're going to lock this. Because I keep running out of power. We will get better ones down the road. Let's see. Let's see, go back into water. Most of the things that I've been showing you, by the way, if you weren't aware, are in the resource categories that I just built. Oh, we have a fertilizer thingy doodler. Ooh. Oh, this will look cool out here somewhere. I didn't see that. And a chicken coop? Oh, yeah, we're definitely... Okay, so them will be later things. I did not see them pop up. I must have not had the stuff for them to be built. And also, there's a weather control system. Kind of cool. We can make the whole area clear if we get it powered. We should put that back here as well. We're trying to hide some of the stuff that isn't amazing looking back here, but let's get our water. Where was the water? There we go. So we only have a couple options on water. I think I had one up here. Yeah, let's pull that back here. This actually looks pretty nice, so I think we will put that up somewhere up front. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll put it up here by that. There we go. But we do want one more of these water purifiers. And we only have the small. Yeah, we only have the small right now. So we're going to put a couple back here. Oh, and we can get that rock to disappear. That's even nicer. I think 4 will be enough for right now. We're going to have to put a bunch of generators back here somewhere. And that's going to be kind of ugly looking, but until we get a big generator that's quiet, there's not a whole lot we're going to be able to do with that. I think we're just going to put them, we can put them right on the boundary. There we go. And then obviously we're going to need power down the road. Back here is not going to be pretty, guys. This is our hide everything away thing. We could put... I don't know if there's much need for this anymore. We could get rid of this one. And put this kind of cool looking one over here. They're both... All the stations, even if they look the same, they end up doing the same thing. So we'll put that there for right now. I don't think there's a way to connect power to this entire thing. Yeah, that's a shame. I was really hoping that Friends Welcome thing was going to work. That's actually kind of bugging me. Can we? Let's go lock. We'll do 3. Lock. We'll do 3. And we're just going to lock all of them. Okay, so that one's already locked. Boom. Alright. Not too worried about most of it. There we go. And I think at some point here we're going to get power up. Was there anything else we really wanted? Oh, the wood pile. Alright, let's move the wood pile somewhere. This actually looks fine no matter where we put it. So let's go ahead and put the wood pile maybe... up by the house would be cool, but again, I'm thinking a wood pile over here wouldn't be bad either. And we want it somewhere accessible so we can do it. This thing is kind of like a vendor. You do have to use caps for it. We probably will put this over here. There we go. And I think that's like most of the stuff other than this guy. We need to... Alright, we gotta move you. Alright, so hopefully the mic problems aren't too bad here for you guys and you can hear me again. But anyway, here we're gonna put down some generators, and I just put some cement things down back here. Like I said, this is gonna change. These are gonna be loud, obnoxious, but we're early game and we need some power. We will make Definitely later on we're going to get way better generators to light stuff up. This episode, for me, has taken a long time, and I'm okay with it. But let's connect these up. I think this building needs power somewhere. I thought it said the building itself needed power. I am not seeing... Yeah, I'm not seeing that option. Alright, so maybe it doesn't. And we can go without doing that. Let's go ahead and connect these up with a wire. If you didn't have the wire deal, you could do it in this menu too. Like as soon as you build one of these, you can do that option too here to attach wire when you're looking at something. Let's pull that away. And, sorry, I am all over the place today with this. I'm not sure how much power we have, but we should have enough. Let's pull, I don't... Alright, so that one needs to come up just a touch. And, oh, needs support. It doesn't, there we go. Now, can we connect to that? We can. There we go. Now we got our water stuff running. And we could do... Oh, let's go up a little bit. The cool thing is this machine, this cloud machine, if we get this hooked up, all of a sudden it'll be really clear in our area. Right? Rain go away? Alright, let's see if it's working. Yep. See how it was raining? Now we got that thing hooked up. Perfect. So now we just need a pylon there and a pylon there. So we can hook up. Please say that'll hook up. Good. We can hide it. And hide it to there. And then connect up. Alright, so I think we have enough power to run everything. Hopefully. It requires more power. Ooh. I don't know where we're going to put more power, to be honest with you. It might be that that stuff is kind of far away, too, but everything else is working, right? I hear sounds coming off of this. We may have to put a couple generators right here. I was hoping to keep them away from my house so I didn't have to hear them. But we may have to hear them for a little bit. In 20, we need... Oh, no, we need so many of them. We may just have to build a couple of these. Let's see, right there. Oh, man, these are going to be loud and obnoxious. Is that enough to get that running? Oh, it is running. So if we take away one... Nope, we do need the other one. So it looks like we actually were just low on power a little bit. I wonder if there isn't a better spot I can maybe put them. Because you're going to hear these. How loud are they? Oh, you know what? They're really not that bad. I thought that was going to be worse than what it is. Well, I got you. Let's grab a few things here. Let's grab some fusion cores and get them charging, because if next episode we're going to do that, let's get some fusion. Oh my gosh, I'm going to put that guy on the other side of the wall. There we go. So you can see they're charging, and we can do 4 of them at a time, so I didn't even have to go into my stash. I could have just done this. You can see we picked up a lot of half-used ones in the process. Them are going to charge up. I don't think anything else requires power in here, although I would really like to get some sort of lighting in here for at night. Alright, let me figure out some lighting. I think that's our next step. Oh, also we might have to run power up here to these. Let me see if I can do that without messing everything up. And I think we've got most of our stuff done here. Let's pop in here. You can see I got lighting. I've been working on it. Had one guy actually come by and give me the thumbs up. He's now on my team here. But we got our vendors to do yet. You can see we're getting some raw fertilizer. Let's actually check these things really quick so you can see what some of them are. Wait, is that... I don't know what this is. I just got it. Let's make sure we drink that. Where is... Is that food? Oh, yeah. It's actually not bad food at that. Alright, so everything else seems to be going. These are charging. Back here we should have water going. We do, which is a great thing because I've been struggling with the water. That is one thing we've been struggling with. You can see we now have our generators going. There's boiled water. I did hide the wiring pretty well for the most part. You can't see it a whole lot. In order to power some of that stuff in the house, I did have to run one wire there. But everything else, for the most part, is hitting, and we have everything powered. This is the other obvious thing. I just put it there to help out with that. Also, we have dirty water here, and wood scraps, raw fertilizer. This is kind of the cool thing. Oh, I did put the campfire there. Couldn't get this sign lit. We're just going to leave it there anyway. I wish it was a different color maybe to not blend in so much. But everything else is pretty good. We're on to our last step. The cement truck is not producing. Maybe, oh, it requires 10 power. Was not expecting that. I don't know. Alright, obviously we're gonna have to give it power. I would prefer... Oh, we're gonna have to put this over here. That's gross on so many levels. Maybe we can hide it a little bit. Ugh. We need to get... our big thing is probably getting another generator right away. Let's see, does that hook right up to it? Or is there a way we can hide? Alright, maybe we can hide power to it. Oh, I don't have a connection point. So it looks like we just have to bring it over near it. So let's go ahead. We could do it like this. It's not ideal, but it is what it is, right? So let's go ahead. That way you can kind of see how I had to do the power. Alright. This, I guess, doesn't look ideal, but ugh. If it gets me concrete going, because that thing should be producing concrete for us. Alright, is it? Yes, there it is. It's producing now. So, did we need this one up here? If we pull it over, does it stop working? No. So we could probably go without that one, right? Alright, how far can we get away before it doesn't work? Really? Huh. Interesting. We don't have to get it really that close. It does say it's powered. Alright, that's not bad. I'll take that. Honestly, we'll put it right here. But that wire really isn't that super noticeable. I guess we could even put it up there more. And it probably would have even been less noticeable, wouldn't it? Probably, we're not going to worry too much. When we get better generators, a lot of the stuff is going to look better. But we are now... One thing we're going to do is... Where is food? We want this to be a farm. And resources. Nope. Oh, I just had it. It was right over here. Food. We are actually going to plant a bunch of stuff. And we're going to try to make it even better as we go. Over here, we're going to have some random stuff. Oh, we don't have corn? I just planted a bunch of corn. Oh, it must have spoiled. Frigs. I'm going to have to go get some more corn. Alright, we'll do this. over here. And what, do we have any more? No. So this is going to be kind of like a little garden patch. Over here, we're going to do rows, however, of taters, razor green, and wheat. And I'm pretty sure I just had everything spoil on me while I was doing the other stuff. I should have done it right away. Let's take a look in here. Do we have food that is super spoiled all of a sudden? Anyone want to take a guess? Yeah, we definitely do. Alright, cool deal. One trick we can do is, in order to do this, is we can actually go and actually go to other people's bases. Let's drop this spoiled stuff on the ground for right now. We don't really need it. We could go to other people's bases and collect up some plants. So give me 1 second. I'm going to try to find somewhere that I can do that at, and I'll be our bees. As you can see, at this base, we can still collect their stuff. Yep, there's some corn. Alright, we need to collect up a bunch from everybody's base so that we can make our own diddly doodler. I had collected up a lot, but clearly it's spoiled. Alright, so let me collect up more and then we'll start our farm. Alright, we are back with some more right here. Let's go ahead and place some more blackberries. We're going to expand this out as time goes on. Probably the next time you see, I'll probably have this done. We're going to have a row of carrots as well. Let's do that. Oh, we can really pack them in, can't we? Oh, and we're out of carrots. Alright, we'll do corn probably right here on this row. And we're going to have our own, oh, we're out already? No, we have corn. Why does it say it's floating? There we go. We want to get these as close as we can. I end up using corn quite a bit. It overlaps with an existing object. Oh, what is it overlapping with? Huh. Alright, well I guess we're going to do another row here. I'm not sure what that's overlapping with. Can we do the razor? There we go. Razor green. Oh, and we only had one. Alright, looks like overlapping. Not overlapping. Alright, we might have had just a little bit of bug there. Alright, we'll get them as close as we can. And we may even do some over here. That overlaps. There we go. Now we have a real farm going. There we go. I know it's crazy, but there's sometimes challenges that are for collecting stuff, and it'd be nice if I had them all. There we go. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll do 2 things of razor green. You know what? I like the way the corn looks. We're going to go with that. Alright, and then we can go over here. And we'll just place these watermelons kind of in some funky places. And the fruit as well. Perfect. I'm feeling pretty good, guys. And when we spawn in, I moved. If you're having troubles with where you're spawning in, like we had our camp placement way over there, and we're spawning in behind here, so you didn't get a good look. So now when I spawn in, for the most part, I'm actually spawning in on this rock, pointed this way. Couldn't be any better, guys. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time, folks. Have a good one.